Alright, so ERLC have just added this feature for content creators only where we have access to body cams in any server, public or private. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. I'm going to be talking about it all, showcasing it, and yeah, giving my thoughts on when it is releasing to everybody else. So like I said, if you do enjoy, make sure you drop a like and also subscribe, but let's get straight into it. Okay, so right now I'm just in a roleplay server. It is a whitelisted roleplay server, but it doesn't matter because it does work in public servers and any private server as long as it's a new server. So I guess this is like a secret admin command that we have in public servers, or content creators have. I believe me, Ruffles, OMB and McSloth have this currently. But yeah, before we get into it, I'm going to talk about when I think it is coming out to the public. So PRC have told us that this is part of their testing stage for us getting it, and obviously we can send them back any bugs or feature issues or glitches that we think are going on or that we noticed. They can fix it. So I think based on that we can kind of get an idea that it is releasing in the next week or two, possibly next weekend, possibly the weekend after. Not confirmed, just my thoughts. I do doubt it will be this weekend, but it could be, who knows. But yeah, so I guess that's enough waiting around. Let's actually have a look at how this command works. Now, the way this works is if I say :BC in the chat, as you can see up here, it says :BC, and if I press enter, you can see it brings up this body cams thing here. Now you can't like change this, or you can't like move this around or anything like that, and it only shows people that are on the police team on this list. But you can see this is all like a built-in feature as well. A few people have asked me already if it's like a CAD thing. It's not, it's all in ERLC in the game directly, and you can see if I click on one of these usernames here, it will take me to their body cam. So for example, if I click on Alvin, the Alvin1, you can see it takes me to his car's body cam, and that's just really cool. The way this looks is really cool. You can see there is a few issues with, for example, people spawning in new cars or respawning things, but you can see him running around right now. You can see how he's got the baton and he's running through the police station. You can see it's actually pretty smooth, to be honest, in terms of how it runs. It's not very shaky and not very jittery. Now we can also switch to his vehicle. So if I press B on my keyboard, it switches back to his vehicle. So this is the vehicle he just spawned in. If I press B again, it goes back to his point of view where he's just sat down in the briefing room right now. And what I can also do is press Q and E to skip between players. So if I press E, then it takes us to the guy that's actually stood at the front. You can see he just said this is Alvin, and yeah, you can see this is really cool here. We can see from his point of view, if we keep going, we can see someone's in a car right now. We can see them driving around in a car. Obviously this is a UK server, so we've got the British liveries here. We can see them driving around. It just looks really smooth, to be honest, and I actually really like that feature of how it actually looks. And you can see in the top right here as well, we have all the information. So we have the date, the 11th of March 2023, and we have the time, so 1957. That's UK time. That is the correct time as well, and it is actually correct to the exact second, which is pretty cool. We can also see the username here, and we can see that it says ERLC bodycam POV1. Now I have noticed a few issues switching between some players. We can see like a couple of times when I switch between them, like there's a couple of issues here. Now that could just be my internet, but even if it is, I assume there's a lot of people that play ERLC with bad internet as well, so possibly that could get fixed. I might pass this on to some of the developers or whatever, as this is obviously a bit of testing, so there are expected to be some glitches. But yeah, as we can see, when I do switch now, it does seem to be okay. So I think that is for the most part just my internet, which fixes itself anyway. We can see different point of views of people walking around. We've got this guy running around again, Alvin, the Alvin1. Now we've got someone just jumping in a car here. I've got a few other people as well, so we can see their vehicle. If we press B, switch to his vehicle, and B to switch back to his avatar. We can see his username Josh123 Pro. We've got someone sat up here in the control room, so we can just see the blue screen of the computer. And yeah, you can just see them driving around, and this is really cool. And if you want to exit this, we can press this little button up here, and that will take us out of it. So yeah, really cool. This works, as I said, in any public server and private server for those content creators. Now I do believe that when this releases, it will only work in private servers, maybe. Honestly, I don't really know how they're going to manage that with all these different kind of stuff that people are doing, but either way, I think it's going to be really cool how they've implemented this as it is. So yeah, really cool. So if I do :BC again, we can see all of the body cams here. Now we have tested this. This doesn't work for any other team except from police and sheriff, so no EMS, no fire, nothing like that. But this is really cool, as I've already said. So if you did enjoy this video, please make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. Make sure you do subscribe, because when they give content creators exclusive things like this, I will obviously make a video on it as quick as I can. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Check out all my social medias from the link in the description, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.